Working with me and my team, they are introducing new legislation today that will ban smartphones bell to bell in every single school in the state of Arkansas.
State governors all across America were all doing one thing, standing in front of cameras to capture a very significant moment. A moment that will probably be in the history books forever. There was 12 states that passed the phone ban, with Florida and California being the first to pass, meaning that high school students are going hours without their phones every single day. But why are phones getting banned in the first place? You see, before phones changed the world, it was just a strange idea, a phone with only one button. In 2007, Apple changed everything. While most people were still using Nokias or typing on Motorola keyboards, Apple launched something new, a touchscreen phone with just one button. You see, back then, no one realized how much that single button would change society.
That I finally, officially, have an iPhone.
By 2015, teens weren't just using phones, they were living in them. It created friendships, while also creating arguments that only existed behind glass screens. A severe case of this was McKenna Brown, who was only 16 and about to start her senior year at Eastlake High School, and was a successful student athlete with dreams to play college hockey. But due to harsh online cyberbullying, she committed suicide in July 2025, happening only a few months ago. Teachers began noticing it first.
Had it with the phones!
Not state governors, parents, or even you. You see, when teachers were teaching, they noticed over time the increase in students looking down on their phones and even eye contact becoming rare, causing attention spans to decrease. I mean, when was the last time you fully watched a YouTube video? Hopefully right now. And while I'm at it, this is my first video, so please subscribe. Anyways, the main issue has been TikTok. The app that started as Musical.ly, which was just quick dances and fast trends, slowly turned into something darker. Its For You page almost became too good. And with every swipe being tailored to you, TikTok took the attention spans of teens and changed the humor, identity, and even how some teens see themselves today. So what happened? By 2024, school hallways were filled with kids on their phones, assignments started becoming ignored, and kids' grades started to drop over time. Heck, even more fights started because of phones starting in screenshots or group chats. One teacher said, "I don't even teach English anymore, I teach self-control." So, schools started testing solutions. Door phone jail, lockers, even no phone zones. But nothing worked. So when the ban was finally announced,
Introducing new legislation today that will ban smartphones.
the reactions were instant.
Yeah, pretty quiet right now. Buses and parents showing up. Dismissal at 4:30 here at Madison High School. But this morning, many kids showed up to school but didn't end up going inside. Relatively small compared to the entire student body, but this boycott was very vocal.
Well, this feels like a prison today.
As you can see, when the ban officially hit, some schools looked like protest zones. Students were holding up signs chanting "Our phones, our choice." Others just stared blankly, unsure what to do. For the first time in years though, it showed that kids aren't just going to sit back and not speak on something they don't agree with. Some teachers described it as the best thing to happen though. Most said students started to look up more, but others did claim the silence was uncomfortable, like something was missing. Parents, on the other hand, were split down the middle. Some loved it, saying it gave their kids a break from digital chaos.
Alarming is the rise of kids that maybe don't feel like they're connected with their peers in school.
Others called it government overreach, saying it wasn't the school's job to parent.
My two daughters and the rest of these beautiful students, because for the simple fact, somebody has to stand up to what they're doing.
And then the internet reacted. TikToks and YouTube shorts filled up with videos of students hiding phones in ceiling tiles, fake textbooks, even shoe soles. The ban didn't stop creativity. It just moved it underground. But slowly, something started to happen that no one expected. Kids started to change.
For a lot of people, it's a distraction, and you have to be very mindful. I think it's up to the student to be responsible with your phone if you have it.
Especially in the younger kids this year, I'm noticing a lot of them are antisocial. They just sit on their phone all the time.
At first, teachers reported short tempers, restlessness, even withdrawal-like symptoms. One principal said it was like watching students detox from an invisible addiction. But after a few weeks, the mood began to shift. Students were actually fine without their phones, some even happy without them. Students formed study groups, others just still didn't like the ban.
Do you need your phone in school? I think so, yes, definitely.
In one school in Texas, teachers noticed class participation went up 30%. Eye contact improved.
So, but I find that when you go to other classmates, it helps like tremendously.
And then they can be talking to the other.
And discipline reports went down. It wasn't perfect. Some students still found ways to seek phones in, but something real was happening. Kids were having fun again. Even psychologists started studying it, calling it a digital reset.
The psychological power of the device. What if I was sitting here talking to you holding my phone? It's not buzzing. It's not beeping. No one's calling me. I'm just holding it. Do you feel like you are the most important thing to me right now? No, you don't.
They said taking phones away gave the brain time to recover from constant dopamine.
But there's also ways that the cell phones impact our lives that you may not be aware of. You see, our brain has a natural chemical response to the cell phone. It's a release of a chemical in the brain called dopamine.
And while most teens hated the change, deep down, some admitted they felt better.
It's been hard, but it's been good. I've adapted to it, so.
One said, I didn't realize how anxious my phone made me until it was gone. But not everyone agreed this was progress. Social media companies began losing millions of teenage users overnight. TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat started lobbying hard against the ban, warning that student voices were being silenced. Influencers called it the end of youth freedom. While politicians debated if it was moral or manipulative, a few schools even faced lawsuits from angry parents claiming the bans violated student rights to communication. But most judges sided with the schools, saying learning came first. But who decides how much technology is too much? The schools, the parents, or the student themselves? The phone ban movement didn't stop in America though. Within months, other countries started watching closely. France had already banned phones in schools since 2018, but now Canada, Japan, and even parts of the UK began considering similar moves. It was like the world was slowly waking up from a long digital dream. People began questioning, what if we've been too connected for too long? And the truth is, this all started with one small decision: removing a phone from a teenager's hand for just 7 hours a day. For some, that meant boredom. For others, it meant freedom. But either way, it forced everyone to confront something we've been avoiding. What happens when we finally put down our phones? So where does this go next? The bans might keep spreading, or maybe students will fight back harder. But one thing's clear: the world before and after February 20th, 2025 isn't the same.